We're here with Kevin O'Leary, big fan of this guy. I've learned a lot from you. My question to you is, for a beginner, what would you say is the best way to make money with crypto?
You know, to start small, crypto requires a little education, and I think everybody, doesn't matter who you are, should basically get a centralized and decentralized wallet so you understand what the difference is, and then put in $200, and you'll lose it. That's what's going to happen. But you'll figure out who hacked you, why they hacked you, what you did wrong about security. Everybody loses money in the beginning, and then you start to understand how important it is to understand how these wallets work. But start with the basics. I'd suggest work with 5 coins, and you definitely want some Ethereum. You're going to need it.
Yeah, definitely.
And you want some Bitcoin, the granddaddy of it all. But also check out Solana, look at Polygon, look at some other ideas and just start to work with them, move them between your centralized and decentralized wallet, understand how that works. There's so many great resources like you online that you can learn from, and you go to YouTube, there's just countless lessons.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I did that 3 years ago, and I started to really get down the rabbit hole. I feel I'm learning every day, continually, but I've got a ton of money invested now.
Yeah.
And I mark to market it every day. And the volatility is, nosebleed. But that's the nature of where we're at in the cycle.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Kevin. I really appreciate it, man.
You got
Have a great day.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
That is the face of accomplishment. I was feeling great after the press room, so we decided to go explore the rest of the conference, and I saw the challenge of a lifetime. If I could stay on the bull for 2 minutes, I would win a free Bitcoin, which is like $40,000. And I was feeling like I got that all day. I walked up there ready to claim my throne as the king of the Bitcoin bull. But unfortunately, I only lasted about 24 seconds, and these guys laughed at me. So to get my revenge, I needed another great interview. ASAP. We explored the conference for about an hour, couldn't find anybody, but then I ran into an old friend of mine, Brian Jung. He's a highly successful investor and has one of the largest crypto channels on YouTube. Here's what he had to say. Brian, my question to you, for beginners, what is the best way to get started and make some money with crypto?
If you're a beginner, when it comes to crypto, don't be afraid to make mistakes. I know a lot of people get intimidated by investing and they see stable coins, Bitcoins, altcoins, Shiba Inu millionaires. There's just a lot going on. But what I'm gonna say is, don't be afraid to slip up. The best investors make mistakes, but all you have to do is make sure you do this one thing right here. You wanna learn from your mistakes. You can make 100 mistakes. If you don't learn from them, you're not gonna get anywhere. Yeah. Make your mistake, make note of it, learn from it, move on, and be a better investor.
Well said, bro. Thank you. It was great catching up with Brian, and he shared some amazing advice. But I was on a mission to meet one man today. This man is Michael Saylor. He's the owner of MicroStrategy, which holds more Bitcoin than any other public company in the world. As of today, his company is estimated to have almost 125,000 Bitcoin, which is worth around $5.2 billion. But I couldn't find this man anywhere. So right now we are not really doing that well. I haven't really talked to anybody in the last 2 hours, and we're running out of time here. So I searched the entire place, did a podcast, and even met up with some subscribers. As we were ready to give up though, I noticed something when we were walking through the hallway. We just saw Michael Saylor go in that room over there, and I think we're gonna get him on the video. No joke, I literally waited outside this man's room for over an hour, but after a while the waiting paid off because he came outside.
ये देखो, ये एक वेरीफाइड पीएनएल स्टेटमेंट है मेरे एक स्टूडेंट का.
Oh wow. But this must be an experienced trader.
No. In fact, I will tell you, this guy didn't had any prior experience just 30 days before.
And I had to shoot my shot. I have a YouTube channel, and I wanted to ask you one quick question, 30 seconds for this video if you don't mind. Thank you so much.
Okay. Are you Jordan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, by the way. I'm a big fan of yours.
So,
all right, guys.
we can do it inside if you want.
That would be great. That'd be awesome. Do it.
I mean, I only got 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay. We'll be less than 1 minute. I knew it would probably be more than 1 minute, but you got to do what you got to do. All right, we're here with Michael Saylor, one of my biggest inspirations in this crypto world. And I have one question for you. So I saw today that you're more bullish than ever on Bitcoin. What do you see for the future of cryptocurrency? And for beginners, how can they get started in this world?
I think you're going to see crypto technology built into lots of more mobile apps, and you're going to see an explosion in digital wallets that are holding Bitcoin and also stable coins. And increasingly, as Lightning rolls out, you're going to see websites and mobile apps build the protocol into all their offerings so that people can move money around at the speed of light, cross-border, everywhere.
Right, making it more accessible for everybody.
Yeah, I think there's an explosion in accessibility to money, and I think also the people are getting frustrated. There are billions of people that can't get a bank account, and there are billions of people that want to move money on Saturday, and there are billions of people that want to move money between Africa and South America and Asia and the U.S. And if I go to my pay app and I click send, I get rejected a third of the time myself, even if I'm trying to send it to someone here in the United States. So. Right. So I think that most of the world is thinking it ought to be fast and easy and ubiquitous, and crypto technology lets me do it, and 20th century technology doesn't.
And lastly, for the beginners out there who are just getting into this world, smaller budget maybe, what could you say for them?
I think the first thing to do is educate yourself. If you go to hope.com, there's lots of free education. My website called sailor.org has Bitcoin for everybody. Yeah. It's a 12-hour class. So read the books, like the Bitcoin Standard, listen to the videos, take the class. Education is free. You should never invest money or do anything based upon a rumor or a whim or an urgency. You should learn, right? This is like electricity in 1900. It's going to change the world, and you might want to figure out how it works.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Mr. Saylor. Yep. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, we really came a long way today. I was feeling amazing. We did what I said I was going to do at a high level. Just what we do, man.
Hey guys, warm welcome. Good morning to one and all present here. The gathering today is really overwhelming. Over 230 people are here in this session. So let's get the session started. In fact, I'm not well today, but in spite of the fact that I thought not to cancel this meeting, because today is a training session and we must, learn bits and pieces, ins and outs of this opportunity, what the Rain BNB is really offering to all of us. One thing we mustn't forget, that Rain BNB is a concept, a platform. It is not only based on smart contract deployed on OPBNB blockchain, going to give us the profits and rewards in the world's third most powerful cryptocurrency called Binance Coin, or the BNB, but it is much, much more than that, guys, because it is a complete ecosystem. The Rain BNB developer has not created only the community building system. This is the first step towards creating the complete big, huge ecosystem in which, if you are the active user and member of this community, and indirectly or directly, definitely you are going to be a part of this complete ecosystem in which you, along with your active members, when they are going to make use of the different products, services, or being a part of some projects that are going to be launched under this umbrella of this complete ecosystem, everyone who all are going to participate in your community is really going to be rewarded, profited in a big way, including yourself. That's why we tell people to educate yourself. In fact, the Michael Saylor, the highest number of Bitcoin holders in this whole world, also emphasizes strongly in the short video I played a short while ago that you need to educate yourself, and education in this kind of system is not paid at all. It's free of cost. Like, we have been conducting training programs, motivational sessions in different languages wherein people can join and educate themselves. But there are a lot of, along with this, besides this, materials available on YouTube, Google. You can do your, search, invest your time and learn everything right from the basics to intermediate and advanced. You don't have to pay even a single penny or pence to get yourself educated in this kind of domain. But unfortunately, people are not paying attention towards it. They are not able to invest their time into it. And because of that, they are confused. They are not having clarity. They are not, having that vision that can really mobilize them to see in future what this Bitcoin or BNB or Ethereum or cryptocurrencies or blockchain space can do for them. Michael Saylor gave one wonderful example, like what electricity was in 1900 century, exactly the Bitcoin in 21st century, guys. This is one of the most powerful statement he has made in that video. What electricity was in 1900 century to people then that point of time, the Bitcoin is exactly the same in 21st century, what we are living in today. Electricity has really changed the whole world interface and dimension manifold times. So as this cryptocurrency, blockchain, smart contract, genuine projects, which Rain BNB is, it definitely going to make a big difference. There are a lot of projects besides Rain BNB, and blockchain is a very vast arena in which, all those companies, platforms, systems, what we have been, working on, or we are all are a part of it. Definitely everything from centralized, it's really going to be shifted to decentralization and to blockchain domain. That's a big thing. So if we are really going to educate ourselves, if we are really going to learn all these things slowly and steadily, definitely we are going to have a very, very, progressive, powerful years ahead. We are not only going to earn a lot through cryptocurrencies, which are not going to be impacted badly by inflation and recession, what the whole world is really suffering from. No matter whether you live in Asia or Africa, Europe, America, Latin America, the inflation and the recessions are really making a big toll on people's life. Cryptocurrencies and blockchain are the blessings and the boon, which can really come as a savior for all of us. So guys, don't take this platform of Rain BNB very lightly. If you have joined the system, I would suggest and request you to please understand, feel what this is all about, and visualize yourself where it can take you to. A lot of people are making not the mistakes, not the blunders, but I would term it as crime. In spite of the fact they have got this wonderful, amazing opportunity in the name of Rain BNB, they are just not doing anything on it. They are just wasting this amazing opportunity by not taking it seriously, by not working on it, by not coming for meetings and trainings, by not educating themselves. They are not investing their valuable time. Time is the only thing that is being given equally by this universe to one and all. This is the only thing, guys. Not the color, not the features, not the cultures, language, background. Everybody in this world has got different, unique. But the time is the only thing that we get equally, whether you live in Europe, Africa, Asia, America, Latin America, or any part of the world. So, we must make use of this thing very, very wisely and judiciously. Unfortunately, a lot of us are really wasting our time. I always, I read one book in which it was very well mentioned that, do you see the advertisement of Ferrari, Jaguar, or Range Rover on television commercials? No. Because people who are going to buy the Ferrari or Jaguar or, Range Rover, they won't have time to watch television. So these companies don't advertise their brands, their cars on, television, because there is no viewer, user who can buy those stuff. A lot of people are really spending and wasting their time reading newspapers, magazines, gossiping. These days, very common thing, watching Netflix, Amazon Prime, and other OTT platforms. See, these things are not going to get you anything in life. Only the immediate, instant, sheer pleasure. That's it. Nothing more. It's not going to make you rich. It's not going to educate yourself. It's not going to make you better. You are just wasting your time, energy, and effort on really unproductive stuff In fact, I was also initially, was fond of watching sports, movies, but I read so many self-help books, attended several orientation programs, training sessions, life coach guidance, and I realized that these are sheer wastage. A lot of people, they don't understand. They think that it's part and parcel of their lives. They had worked 8 hours in the office, 4, 5, 6 days in a week, so they have this right to spend time on these things and that are really vital and important for them to be happy and in pleasant mode. But it's not exactly, guys. Warren Buffett once said very rightly that salary is a drug. Salary is the, Warren Buffett has said one very rightly that salary is a drug they give you to forget your dreams, to forget your dreams. So, one thing we must understand, I'm not against, jobs or people who are working and drawing salaries, but that's a fact. Salary means slavery. You don't find anyone in and around yourself who is doing some job, some work, maybe in private firms, companies, or government job, and those people have become billionaire, multimillionaire. Do you know anybody? Except leaving some tech firm top CEOs, like Google CEOs, they are multi-billionaire. Except those people, I'm talking about in general context. You won't find salary is not going to help you become multimillionaire or billionaire. And businesses, of course, it can, but only 2 to 3% people really achieve something huge and big through the business they start. Rest 97-98% fail badly. I'm not, sharing with you from my own side all these. This is the research-based systems. Extensive research has been made, and out of that research, this conclusive statements have been given. So I'm just sharing with you that thing. RainBnB is a concept, guys, in which along with your job, or maybe you're into business, you can do this work either full-time or part-time, and you can really achieve something huge, very big, out of your mind. And a lot of people in little over 11 months have achieved these things. In fact, people have earned here in RainBnB a number of BNBs right from 1 to 1,500. 1,500. And let me tell you one interesting story. Today is Dharampal's Dhiman birthday. He turned 65 years. And I called him up today in the morning as per my time to wish him. And he said, I still remember 13 September 2024, we had the first global leaders summit of RightBnB online through Zoom, in which people from, I guess, more than 20-25 countries that point of time, we were having users, had joined. And I told Dharampal Dhiman he had earned by then, I guess, 26 BNB. We started together on 7th August 2024, and by 13th September, less than 1.5 months' time, he had made 26 BNB. And I told him that by the end of December 2024, you will cross 1,000 BNB. He didn't cross 1,000 BNB by end of December, but today he has crossed 1,500 BNB in the month of July, mid of July by 2025. So he was telling me, whatever you say, it really becomes true in my life. I, told 2-3 other couple of things also personally, and he had that thing. So he was wishing me that. And I really wish you all present here to have, big success and good number of BNBs you must accumulate and get and earn from this platform. That's my wish. In fact, the biggest goal I have made for myself Since 2016, it's not in Ride or in BNB. Since 2016, I started working globally and internationally in a big way. Since 2017, I started conducting Zoom meetings internationally, globally. So I had this goal, not dream, the goal that I want a platform, a company, a system that can run for years and for years, and in which I want my team members to the tune of not hundreds or thousands, but several hundreds, thousands of people earning several thousands of dollars every month on month, every month in years to come. That is my goal. And towards this goal, I've been working passionately, patiently. And this is one of the reasons that I've been working hard to have my goal. Because, it's not that I want to be rich. Definitely, if I help my people, my community members to become what they really want in their lives, my dreams and goals are definitely going to be fulfilled in a much bigger way. And on top of this, the kind of blessings, the prayers I'm going to get from them is really peerless and matchless, guys. And that's why I really want to help one and all, each one and everyone in my community across the world in whatever concept and platform I have done to help to the best of my abilities and possibilities. And this is what I would recommend and suggest you to have the same kind of mindset and feeling. Because, if you help somebody to achieve their goals and dreams, definitely your goals are automatically going to be achieved much earlier, what you have been expecting to get. And you will get a lot of other stuffs. So RainBnB is a system I have found which I can see that it can be a game changer for all of us. Because, if you know the ins and outs, the USPs of the system, you will fully and truly believe what I have been sharing this with you. This is a concept that will never ever get closed. First thing, this is a concept that never everyone will get scammed from. This is a platform system in which nobody will be in a losing position and situation. You're not going to lose even a single penny or pence. If you join and don't do anything, definitely in that case, you are going to lose your funds, but it will, true in each and every sphere of your life. If you join some course and don't attend the classes, definitely you're going to lose your fees. If you buy a good car of your choice and you don't, drive, definitely you're going to have an incurred losses because you are not making use of that vehicle. So definitely, so if you're not going to work here, if you're not going to do anything, and if you have joined and put your money for any rank upgradation, definitely you're going to lose that fund. But besides this, you're not going to have any losses. So RainBnB is a system that is a win-win situation for one and all. We all know this. It's a platform that is based on blockchain, driven by community strength, power, and participation, and is going to be governed by, the law of code mentioned in the smart contract, and it is working in a democratic way, decentralized way. So everyone is going to have its say and participation in the system. And when we are going to talk to your prospect, to your guest, to whom you're going to offer this project, the person is going to understand what this is all about and why he or she must, pay attention to understand, at least in the beginning, and later on can decide whether he or she can join or not. So our job here is just like the lawyer, the doctor, who listens to the patients and the client patiently, what exactly they had gone through in their lives in this kind of project, and then they offer you some remedy and solution. They diagnose your problem and offer you some remedy and solution. This is what we as RainBnB community members must do, ladies and gentlemen. And that's why we are called the doctors, the lawyers of this business. And you should feel proud that you are in a business wherein everyone you can guide well so that their lives are going to be changed permanently. Their lives can be transformed permanently. That's the, good thing about this system. So all I wanted to share with you here today, that you must, inculcate the complete learning, confidence, and the way of working about Rain BNB. And then you start applying and implementing it. This is the only way you can excel here and in each and every work you wish to be a part of in your life. A lot of people, they have joined, they upgraded their accounts and ranks. Some of them are coming out of them for meetings and trainings, but majority of the people are not earning. And they blame their community members and team members. They are not working. The big question here is, are you working? A lot of my team members are also not working, but I've been actively working. And because of my active participation, a lot of my team members are working with me. And because of that, I've been earning daily. So you don't have to say and, keep talking about the problem. If you just keep talking about the challenge and the problem that you have in your life, the universe is really going to give you that problem and challenge. You attract good things or bad things if you are just keep thinking, keep talking, keep discussing about the same. The good things, if you are doing, thinking, talking, the same will be coming into your life. And if you are doing opposite of that, definitely the same you're going to attract and draw from this universe. So forget about your challenges and problems. Challenges and problems are part and parcel of this life. Show me a person, maybe Bill Gates, Elon Musk, or Donald Trump, or president of or prime minister of your country or minister of your country, who is not having any problem. Problems are everywhere, in everyone's life, in every business, in every work. But the people who succeed and be successful, when they find the solution. And solutions are also there. When there is a problem, 99.9% cases, you will find the solution, provided you are looking for it, you're willing to look for it, and you want that solution badly and strongly. The universe is going to provide you the solution. This has happened to me several times in my lives, several hundreds times in my lives. And this has happened to many people. But most of us, unfortunately, we keep cribbing, talking, crying about the problem. Team is not working. They are going for some ROI-based project. They joined here. They are not responding. They are not coming for meetings, trainings. They are not attending my calls. They are not ready to meet me on Rain BNB issue. I'm sure most of you are also having the same kind of situations and problems. Now, there are two ways you can deal with it. And this is where the mindset comes into, very, very effective tool. Mindset is a tool, guys. We all have minds, don't we? But, mindset, positive mindset, rich mindset, very few have. We have mindsets. Mindsets are of two types: rich mindset, positive mindsets, poor mindsets, or negative mindsets. Now, rich and positive mindset are definitely going to help you achieve your goals, dreams, irrespective of the toughest challenges, problems, obstacles, hindrances you get in your life. And the poor mindsets, in spite of the simple problem, simple challenge, low speed breaker, you are going to meet with an accident. And you think, oh my God, oh my goodness, this is the thing you must and should refrain from. Why you joined this, why you did this. Life is not a bed of roses. It's full of, challenges, issues, problems. Rain BNB is no different. A lot of people will join with you. They will not work. They will quit. A lot of people whom you are going to approach, they will not come for meetings and trainings. Some of them will come for meetings and training. And out of those, some of those people, some of them will join. And out of those, some of them who will join with you, some of them will only work. And out of those some of them who will work, out of those some of them, they will be fully dedicated and committed like me and you. You need that only some of people. You don't need the public at large. You don't need public at large. Everyone in this world have our own Ferrari, Jaguar, BMW, Mercedes, Discovery, iPhone, villa in California, New York, or maybe in Johannesburg, maybe in New Delhi, Mumbai? No, not everyone. You need just few people, and then you can become a $1 trillion company, just like Google, just like Apple, just like Tesla. You need few people to be a part of your platform, system, company as user, consumer, client, customer, member, network marketeer. You need just only few people. And why we keep working, doing things, taking actions daily, just in search of those good few people. And that's why we need to continuously, regularly working in the system, because if you'll keep working regularly, continuously, on daily basis, definitely you will catch hold of those people. The universe will definitely make you meet those people, and you need those people only. Like a lot of people in Rain BNB, I have been working with very first time. Had I quit this platform just like many of my team leaders or members, I would not have met you guys. I would not have got a chance to work with you. It's because of my consistent, persistent, continuous working. You all are and I'm connected to each other. So one thing we must not forget, that we are into a business call. We are into people's business, networking business, and we must be a people magnet. People magnet. A lot of people, they have the short-term vision. If you approach someone and the person doesn't show the interest, does not come for meetings, or maybe had come for the meetings but did not join, maybe the person had joined but did not work, quit and went for some other project, we stop keeping in touch with that person. We develop the grudge. You offered something, the person did not come for meeting, that person did not join, even though the person joined, did not work, and we feel bad about it. We start developing negative notion and perception about that person. That's the wrong thing. We are into people's business, relationship business. A lot of people whom I approached for X company, they did not join, and I kept on working. I did very well, and later on, after maybe few years down the line, I got another bigger, better opportunity called Y platform, and I joined that, and I offered the same person. The person again joined with me because I had maintained that relationship. I did not feel bad for that person not joining the so-called X platform with me. A lot of people have not joined with me in Rain BNB, but I am still having very cordial relationship with them. So what I've been sharing with you, we must have the long-term perspective, vision for our business. We are into people's business, and without people, we are nothing. We must develop the relationship, the rapport, the trust factor, the association. Why people will join with you? People will join with you when they have some profits, benefits. Then only they will join with you. Nobody joins for free. Trust me. We go to, churches, temple, mosque to pray. Why do we go? Because we want the God to help us, to protect us. So everywhere in this universe, we are doing something or other in lieu to get something in return, in lieu of that. So everyone will join with you when they will have some benefits, profits with you. Maybe in terms of money, maybe in terms of knowledge, maybe they enjoy your company, maybe, they like you, whatever be the reason, but they are getting something from you. And RainBnB is no different. Why we have been, being a part of this platform? Because we are getting through community building some profits, some benefits, some rewards, and a big hope for the future forthcoming projects that we are really going to make a lot more in time to come. That's why we are here. And we are helping people also to get profited and benefited from them. And in return, they are also going to get benefits from us. So it's a mutually rewarding association collaboration in RainBnB, unlike all other platforms, wherein the upliners are only drawing the profits and benefits, and downliners are really keep making their upliners richer by working hard, buying a lot of products. The upline is just educating team members, but RainBnB is a referral marketing kind of system. The compensation plan has been designed in such a way and fashion that if the upline is also working and the community is also active, then the downliners, deep down the liners, are also going to be benefited especially in the binary matrix tree, which is giving us the big income. The rank upgrade bonus, 69% income. Recurring level bonus, again, a passive income. Referral bonus is the active income based on our efforts and direct introduction, referral to the new people through your referral ID and link, we get paid. And reward and, this royalty are the super passive income. Once you hit the rank for royalty or reward, the club achievement, you keep getting daily royalty and weekly rewards. So these are the 5 basic income programs. Now, why people are not doing well here, why they have not been earning so much? Because they are not focusing on building active community. If you go to and check your dashboard, ladies and gentlemen, you might see that you have 200 people, a team size of 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 7,000, 10,000. But the big question, let me ask you here, how many of them are really active like you, me? The big question is this. A train, a station on the track, a plane, based on this on the track, a bus or a car parked, not in a working condition on the road, will you be able to take a ride from that, train or bus or flight? No. Everyone wants the things which are moving. And that's why someone said very rightly, some philosopher, philosopher has said very rightly, if you cannot fly, try to run. If you cannot run, try to walk. If you cannot walk, try to crawl. But don't be at the same place. You will become, stagnant there. And that's why someone again said that if you are resting, then you are not resting, you are rusting. You are rusting. So guys, keep moving, keep doing activities on daily basis in RainBnB. Then only you are going to get big profits and results. Yesterday, I made someone join who has joined RainBnB under someone else in the month of April. And after, worked for a couple of weeks, she left that business. Somehow she contacted me to know about still this platform is running. I said, yes, very much. It's working well. And I showed some testimonies and talked to her. And then she was so excited. Today, she signed up with me with director rank straight away. So if you'll keep talking, keep working, older people also will come back to you, because there is no option available in the market. The market is totally in a void and empty situation and condition. A lot of companies are there, of course, but they are not as good as RainBnB. because you will find 3-4 different kinds of concepts running in the whole world. Either they are product-based systems or service-based platforms or Ponzi pyramid, crypto or forex-based platforms, wherein they are promising you to give you high yield, high profits, ROI on your investment, wherein there is a big risk. In order to win your trust and confidence, they will pay you initially for a few months in these kind of Ponzi pyramid scheme, and later on, definitely you will get excited. You will put in your own money more, and of course, you will invite others also to invest big, believing that this is a genuine, legit, legal project. And ultimately, after some time, you will feel the website is not working, your money has been, taken out, and there is no one to, complain to here in this kind of situation. So, Rain BNB is a system wherein one thing is sure, that you are in safe hands. You will never ever be scammed. How much profits you are going to make from this system is totally solely dependent on the daily activities, on your daily routines. The success of your life is totally based on the daily actions and routine you follow in your life. It's pretty simple. And that's why today, let me share with you some golden rules if you are going to follow. I've been following that. I have shared a lot of my team members, and many of them have, stick to it. They have been following, and they are getting really very, very good results. They are so happy, being in Rain BNB, earning well, helping their team members grow, earn, and succeed along with them. And what is that golden rule? The first and foremost is to get yourself fully acquainted, educated about the dashboard of Rain BNB and the compensation plan of Rain BNB. You need to know ins and outs, right from, the platform, how it got created, the purpose behind the compensation plan, all 5 types of incomes, smart contract, blockchain, OPBNB, lowest gas fee, all the USPs of this platform, and the whole ins and outs of the dashboard, the display, all icons. You must click and check what does it actually show and meant for, and it reflects. So, these 2 things is the first step. Second step, believe it or not, keep coming for meetings and trainings on regular basis. If you really want to excel, succeed strongly, positive way in this business, never miss any meetings and trainings. Like all Christians go to churches for mass prayer on Sunday. Muslims go for prayers on Friday. So as other, faith followers. So make it a routine and habit. Never miss any meetings and trainings. You will not feel what I have been sharing with you now, but maybe after 3 months, 6 months down the line, you will feel what I really meant, when you will get the huge benefits. Even though I am not presenting the project, I am always attending all my team members' meetings and trainings as much, wherever it is possible for me to join. This thing I've been following for last over 20 years. And this is one of the biggest secret for little bit of success or achievements I have got from this industry. So second rule is this: never miss meetings and trainings. And don't just join the Zoom or Google Meet or Telegram call. Be 100% present there in that meeting, mentally, physically. Listen to each ins and outs of what it is being discussed, talked, shared in that meeting, and try to follow, apply, and implement that thing in your daily routine in this particular business. So that's the rule number 2. Third rule number, learn how to present the project. Don't be dependent on others to give presentation. It's your life. You want to be multimillionaire. You want to be successful. You cannot, make someone as your stepney. If that person is busy and you have got prospect and the person is not available, who will present the project if you're not, having the knowledge? So this is the third step. If you really want big success, huge success from the platform, you need to know how to give presentation to a new guest or prospect about the system, right from the approach, introduction, presentation or demonstration, and closing. You know ins and outs of this. Fourth thing, start recruiting and keep recruiting people on regular basis. Recruitment is the key. In this business, if you want to be successful, guys, this is very, very important. Recruitment, development, and duplication. Recruit your team members, direct referrals, develop them, train them, educate them, empower them just like you, and tell them to duplicate the same. You are successful. Nobody can stop you. But are you doing this? We make people join. We don't tell them what this business can do for them. We don't tell them how to do this business, what are the steps they must take in the first few days, first, 4, 5, 7 days, 10 days. And that's why the person is confused. We are just emphasizing to bring two people. The person is not having knowledge about smart contract, how to create wallet, the different blockchain networks. You must give all these knowledge, basic trainings. You can also start giving trainings to your team members. You can start holding your Zoom. Zoom is free of cost for 40 minutes. Google Meet is free of cost for 1 hour. Telegram is absolutely free. If you don't know how to conduct this meeting, reach out to me. We will help you. Conduct Zoom, how to create account in Zoom, Telegram meeting, Google Meet. Everything is available completely free to run and this business. But most of us, we are not having time, we are not having interest to know how it can be done. And that's the reason we are not getting the kind of, earnings, results, and position in this platform. Many of us are really desiring to have the same, and we are deserving candidates also, most of us, but unfortunately, this desire and deservedness are not giving us the results and profits we are looking for. And the reason for that is very simple. We are not taking the requisite daily actions. Make it a routine and habit. Today I'll tell you my routine. I got up early in the morning. I had fixed up an appointment. I went to the eye specialist. I was having, severe, extreme dryness in my both eyes because of maybe the heavy exposure to this laptop and mobile, screen time, and some abnormalities were being found, and it was being diagnosed. It's a matter of concern also for me. My glands, that is producing the oils are not working well. I had to go for some laser treatments maybe next week. But still I'm holding this meeting. This was my priority. I could have easily canceled this meeting. I'm not telling you just to show off this, that I'm very dedicated, committed, but this is the priority for me. This is the priority. You need to give priority to business and of course to your health also. I'm the very bad person as far as taking care of my health, especially in the last 4-5 years. Now, today I took this place to, take care of, good care of my health. So I really neglected this part. And because of that, all these sufferings I've been going through. Anyway, that's part and parcel. Sometimes you become negligent and neglect yourself. or certain activities. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I wanted to share with you today, don't neglect this business. This business can help you realize all your goals and dreams. For money's sake, you don't have to be worried in your life, provided you work on the system, you take this platform seriously. So recruitment is the key. Don't ever stop recruiting new people. Try to recruit as many as you can. And you know, many people, your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, your acquaintances, your colleagues, your known, unknown, your social media friend, your email, senders, your vendors. You go to churches, you go to supermarket, you go to, malls, shopping areas. Try to develop contacts. When I started network marketing, I was new to my place. I shifted from a small town to this capital of India then and there, almost 25, 26 years back. I was not knowing even a single buddy here in that city, capital of India. I was a student. A student hardly knows anyone. Student knows only the students. And I joined network marketing just after passing out from my school. I entered into the college and I started doing networking along with my studies. My parents were not accepting it. They were angry about it. But even though I started working part-time in network marketing and I learned a lot of things in the first few years, I didn't earn monetarily, but I learned those things that have become the asset for me in next few years to come. And using those learnings, education, I really developed myself. I was a very shy guy. I was not able to speak in front of 5 or 10 people also. If I was made to stand and I was told to speak in front of them, my English was horrible. I still feel it's not good, but still I'm very much able to, communicate and make my points, reached out to people. But my English was not at all good. I was barely able to speak in English. But because of the networking career I took against all the odds, and I am very satisfied, happy, and I've done very, very well as per my, evaluation and calculation. So, this kind of industry is really going to give you a lot of things. And when I started networking was a different kind of, industry. Now it's much easier. We are living in a era where the decentralization, the blockchain systems, and all these stuff are really going to make our life much more simpler, easy to work. But still, if we are not getting results, who is to be blamed? Not the system, not the concept, not the people. Firstly, of course, us. If we are not earning well, if we are not doing well, if we are not, getting productive results, it is the whole onus is on us. We are not working. We are giving excuses. I'll tell you, a lot of people will say no to you. A lot of people will join with you. They will not work with you. A lot of people will start the work. They will work with you for a few days, few weeks, few months, and they will quit. This is the nature and trend in this kind of, not only in this kind of industry, but in every industry. So you shouldn't be feel offended, negative, or down all the time. That's why I tell people, to develop this rich mindset. And this will come when you will come for meetings and trainings regularly, when you will follow the 3C formula. The first C stands for communication. Communication is the key to be successful in this world. Whether it's personal life, professional life, business life, work life, social life, communication binds and creates bonds with people. If you are in touch, if you are in communication, there won't be any confusion and chaos. You must communicate with your upline, your downline on daily basis. First thing, first C. Second C, collaborate. Collaborate with your people. Prospect, new guest, downlines, uplines, collaborate with them for Airbnb. Third C, connection. Connect with them. All 3 C's have the same meaning, more or less. Deep down, communicate, collaborate, and connect. And then you will see the fourth C, you will see is the big profit coming to you. A lot of people are not in touch with their team members. Their directs are untouched for weeks, months. Oh, that person is negative person not attending my call out of ego, I will also not speak to him. I have no ego in this business or in life. If you have ego, just take that out and put it into the dustbin. Put it into the dustbin. If you really want to be successful in life, keep the ego out of your life. Your relationship will be very better. Your business life will really flourish. You will see a big thrive in your life. Keep the ego out. I don't feel bad when my downlines don't respond to my calls. In spite of the several messages, they see the message on the WhatsApp, they don't respond also. No problem. But many of them, will come back to you later. Maybe weeks later. There's one guy I texted, maybe that person is in the meeting. Let me check. No, not here. So I texted that person 3-4 times on WhatsApp, voice note, messages, did not respond at all. And maybe that person was working in some other project after joining Rain BNB. I didn't mind, I didn't feel bad. Suddenly out of, one fine day, he texted me that he wants to talk to me. I said, okay, fine. I had no issue. Whatever the questions, queries he was having about Rain BNB, I just clarified. And he showed his willingness to come back and start the work. I said, okay, you're most welcome. He felt ashamed because I contacted him several times. He did not respond. He was apologetic. So, when you have this ego out of your life, sooner or later, a lot of people will come back into your life, especially in this kind of business, because they will go, a lot of people, they don't learn from the mistakes of others. Why a lot of people fail in life? The research shows only 2 to 3% people really make the most of their lives and they become successful. The rest 97 to 98% are mediocre, average, failed people. Why? These 97 to 98% people, in spite of the fact they are being told, shared several times, these are the blunders, mistakes people have made in the past, and you should be doing it. You should be refraining from all these things. But even though they will do and make the same mistakes, blunders, and then they will learn the lesson, and then they will realize, oh my God, they shouldn't have done it. So, this is the problem, guys. So that's the reason a lot of people are unsuccessful, failure, because they don't learn from other people's mistakes. So this is really important here to understand that Rain BNB is a platform in which, if you're going to follow these rules, recruitment, development, and duplication is very, very important. Must attend all meetings and trainings. Learn the dashboard stuff. Make your team members learn that thing. Know the compensation plan. A lot of people, I can bet you, 261 here, excluding me. I'm sure 90% people are still not clear with the compensation plan of Rain BNB. I can bet you on this because I've been working with people, in almost 11 months. 90% is also smaller data. 95% people are not very clear with the compensation plan of Rain BNB. If you're a business owner of some business entity, and if you're not knowing complete knowledge about your business, how you can run that business? You ask me any question, even though I'm not very technical, but I will help you satisfy because I have studied, researched, have done my due diligence about this platform. So you must have answers for all questions, what your prospect, your team members can ask you. And it will not come overnightly. It will definitely come slowly and steadily. You shouldn't be worried about it, but start taking one step on daily basis. Then only you can reach to the destination, guys. We all know everything. We as a human being are very expert people. We know everything, and this is the biggest problem, the I know everything syndrome. The people are suffering from this is one of the biggest disease I know everything. No need to attend meetings and trainings. I know ins and outs. Kunal will always come and talk same thing, recruit people, come for meetings and trainings, know this, know that. We know everything. If you know everything, then you should have earned by now 100 BNB, 500 BNB, 1000 BNB. But unfortunately, alas, a lot of us have not made that kind of profit, though there is an opportunity for everyone equally to earn much, much more than this. So from today, just start taking one step. We are in the almost middle of this month, 15 days more left in this month, and then remaining 5 months. August, September, October, November, December, 5 months. Think about it before the start of this 2025 year. What was your goal? What resolution you had taken? How this 2025 would be in your life? How you want and to memorize this 2025? Are you happy with the performances that productivity you have created in last 6.5 months in your life from Rain BNB? Think about it. Do the evaluation, because we are very poor evaluator of our lives. How your next 5.5 months are going to be. And it can be memorable, it can be powerful, it can be profitable, provided you follow what I share with you guys. This is tried and tested, and you will get and taste the success for sure. So follow on recruitment. Don't stop screaming, crying. Don't talk the problem. Don't talk about the challenge. Try to find the solution. If you don't find the solution, talk to your upline. If the upline is not going to help you, talk to your super upline, grand upline. You will be given solution. You will be given solution. You will find the solution. This is one of the easiest business that can make you multimillionaire. That I can bet very strongly. So when we have something best that can help us get what we are really looking for, why we are not, taking actions and working on it. So from today onwards, let's take a pledge that next 5.5 months, we are going to work with that passion, commitment, and, with patience also, that our next few years are really going to be very, very super. Are you ready to take this pledge? That's important. In fact, I have taken one pledge today to be more productive now from today onwards. I'm not happy, especially in last 3 months, 4 months, how my team or I have performed. I was analyzing while I was waiting for the doctor to call me. It took, so many hours. It was a long, different kinds of test. So I was analyzing everything about my Rain BNB past performance. I was evaluating my output and productivity, and I found that I could have done much, much better. In fact, my team would have done much better. So definitely I have made certain points, and I will start working from tomorrow onwards on that. So, you need to evaluate every daily, activities you do, how productive they were, what needs to be corrected on daily basis. You need to know what tomorrow you're going to do apart from your daily, routine job or business in Rain BNB, whom you are talking, which new prospect guest you are going to present the project, what time Google or Zoom meet you are going to do for your team members. So you need to have, everything ready for the next day before you retire and go to bed tonight. That's really important, because that's the best way. That will increase your productivity. You need to prioritize your next day whole schedule, how it's really going to be. Then you will definitely save a lot of time, and you will utilize them productively in different, activities you're going to do that so-called day. So these are the, small strategies, planning, if you're going to follow, apply, and implement in your day-to-day life, definitely it's going to give you more benefits, profits, results, outcomes in time to come. So, okay, guys, it's almost 1 hour. So now it's time to end the session. So if you have something to say, anyone, everyone, I'm inviting you, just raise hand, I will unmute you. And if you have any questions also to ask, you can do so now. It's your turn now to speak, to write in the chat box, to clarify your questions and doubts, or if you want to share something, you can do so. You can raise hand, I can unmute you, and you can write your question into the chat box as well. Yes. No one? Yes, Elena. Good morning, Elena. Yeah, mute please, Elena.
Lisa, good morning, KK. Good morning, everyone. This is Lena from Fiji. I don't have a question, but just a comment, KK. Thank you so much for the session today. Always loving your sessions, and even though you're sick, you came to give us the training. I just want to thank you. Thank you for sacrificing your time for us. And for myself and the team from Fiji, we're very grateful for you, and we're learning so much from your sessions. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot to you as well. Because, it's quite early morning. In fact, guys, when we start the meeting, Elena is always present. And that time, I guess it's 5 a.m. in the morning. 5 a.m. in the morning, getting up and attending the meeting, it requires a lot of, willpower. It's tough. In fact, I'm not in a position right now to attend 5 o'clock, team meeting. Maybe 7 o'clock in the morning, I've been doing, Hindi session for my Asian communities. Sometimes now also, not always. Anyone else? Any questions, guys? If you're not asking question, it has two meanings. Either you know everything, you don't have to ask, or opposite of it. You can understand. So, okay, no problem. Tomorrow is going to be business presentation. And before we, close this session, I just want to give you one more piece of advice. Please, please, please take this platform seriously. Start focusing on creating your active communities. Start recruiting more and more people. And then you will see a lot of BNBs are really falling into your wallet. And BNB, you can see, is really going up. Bitcoin has really created a history, went up to $123,000. BNB also crossed $700. So definitely the price is really going to be up in next few months time. And no one knows when BNB can cross $1,000 or $1,500. It's best time to upgrade your ranks, to help your near and dear ones to join and help them to upgrade, because they will have to pay the lesser, amount of money as per the lower BNB rate right now, as compared to, in future, they will have to shell out more money. So it's best time. The BNB is still on a lower side, around 680, just a couple of hours before I saw. So thank you so much. I hope you will, consider this platform seriously in a positive mode. You will start the work, and let's, work together to make this remaining few months in 2025 to be very productive, so that it becomes very, very memorable. And, we are going to be in 2026 after 5.5 months. You will remember that 2025 was, something really incredible, which gave you big results, because 2025 and 2024 both are, very two good years for me. It has given me a lot of things, not monetarily, but in many other different, aspects. So thank you so much, guys, for joining the session. Wish you good luck, good day, and good night. Take care.